When you face challenges with patience, have you ever felt lost, searching for direction, unsure of what your next step should be? What if I told you that Allah might already be showing you the way through subtle yet powerful signs? Sometimes His plans unfold right in front of us, but we miss them because we're not paying attention. Today, we're going to uncover 5 signs that Allah is revealing His divine plan for your life. If you've ever wondered whether you're on the right path, or if your prayers for guidance are being answered, stay with me. What you're about to learn could change everything. As Allah promises in the Quran, "Indeed, my plan is firm." Let's dive in. 1. A strong sense of peace in your decisions. One of the most powerful signs that Allah is revealing His plans for you is a deep sense of peace when making important decisions. This feeling is not just a momentary relief, but a profound tranquility that fills your heart. It's as if all your worries are lifted and you feel assured about the path you're on, even if it's full of challenges. For example, when deciding to make a career change, move to a new place, or end a toxic relationship, you might feel uncertain at first. But when you seek Allah's guidance through prayer and place your trust in Him, you often find a calmness that reassures you. This peace is Allah's way of confirming that you're on the right path. As mentioned in the Quran, it is He who sent down tranquility into the hearts of the believers, that they would increase in faith. Surah Al-Fath 48:4. When you feel this inner calm despite external chaos, it's a sign that Allah is guiding you. Trust in that feeling. 2. Unexpected opportunities. Open up. Another clear sign that Allah is revealing His plan for you is when unexpected opportunities arise out of nowhere. Perhaps you've been struggling to find a job, and just when you were about to give up, you receive an offer from a place you hadn't even considered. Or maybe you meet someone who introduces you to a new venture that aligns perfectly with your passions. These unexpected blessings are not coincidences. They are Allah's way of showing you a new path, sometimes even better than what you had originally planned for yourself. Allah says in the Quran, "And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out and will provide for him from where he does not expect." Surah At-Talaq 65:2-3. When opportunities seem to fall into place effortlessly, it's a reminder that Allah is orchestrating everything behind the scenes, leading you toward a future perfectly designed for you. 3. Persistent challenges that teach you patience. Sometimes Allah reveals His plan through persistent challenges and hardships. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and frustrated when things don't go as planned, especially if it seems like you're facing the same struggles repeatedly. You might find yourself asking, "Why does this keep happening to me?" But these trials are not there to punish you. They are there to teach you and shape you into the person you are meant to become. Challenges might come as ongoing financial struggles, difficulties in relationships, or repeated setbacks in your career. Each hardship serves a greater purpose. They are meant to teach you patience, perseverance, and the importance of reliance on Allah. As the Quran beautifully states, "And we will surely test you with something of fear, hunger, a loss of wealth, lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:155. And trust, you grow stronger and draw closer to Allah. 4. Guidance through dreams or intuitive feelings. Another subtle yet powerful way Allah may reveal His plans is through dreams or intuitive feelings. Throughout history, many prophets received divine guidance through dreams. For instance, Prophet Yusuf, Joseph, had a vision as a child that hinted at his future greatness. Similarly, Allah can use dreams to send messages to us today. Sometimes you might wake up after a vivid dream that brings clarity to a problem you've been struggling with, Or you might feel a strong, inexplicable pull toward or away from a certain decision. These dreams and intuitive feelings are often overlooked, but they can carry significant meaning. Think of them as whispers from Allah, guiding you through your subconscious when you are too distracted to notice His signs during waking hours. However, not all dreams and feelings are divine messages. Always seek clarity through prayer and reflection. If a dream leaves you feeling calm, hopeful, or inspired to do good, it is more likely to be a positive sign. The Quran reminds us, "And He shows you His signs, so which of the signs of Allah will you deny?" Surah Ghafir 4081, 5. Signs in the Quran or daily life. Finally, one of the most profound ways Allah reveals His plans is through the Quran and everyday occurrences around you. The Quran is a living guide, filled with wisdom that speaks directly to our hearts. Sometimes, when reading the Quran, you might come across a verse that resonates deeply with your situation. It feels like Allah is speaking to you directly. For example, during a hardship, you might read, "So verily, with the hardship, there is relief." Surah Ash-Shar 94:6. Apart from the Quran, Allah may send signs through daily interactions and experiences. You might hear the same advice from different sources, or a stranger might say something that perfectly addresses your struggle. These are not random occurrences. They are divine signs meant to guide and uplift you. The Quran states, "Indeed, this Quran guides to that which is most suitable." Surah Al-Isra 17:9. Remember, Allah's plans are always perfect, even when they're not immediately clear to us. Trust in His wisdom, keep your heart open to His guidance, and seek answers through prayer. Thank you for reading. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more Islamic content. Let us know in the comments if you've experienced any of these signs in your life. Unexpected opportunities. Another clear sign that Allah is revealing His plan for you is when unexpected opportunities arise out of nowhere. Perhaps you've been struggling to find a job, and just when you were about to give up, you receive an offer from a place you hadn't even considered. Or maybe you meet someone who introduces you to a new venture that aligns perfectly with your passions. These unexpected blessings are not coincidences. They are Allah's way of showing you a new path, sometimes even better than what you had originally planned for yourself. It's a gentle nudge to explore the unknown and trust in His greater plan. Allah says in the Quran, "And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out and will provide for him from where he does not expect." Surah At-Talaq 65, verse 2-3. When opportunities seem to fall into place effortlessly, it's a reminder that Allah is orchestrating everything behind the scenes, leading you toward a future you may not have envisioned, but one that's perfectly designed for you. Persistent challenges that teach you patience. Sometimes one of the ways Allah reveals His plan is through persistent challenges and hardships. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and frustrated when things don't go as planned, especially if it seems like you're facing the same struggles repeatedly. You might find yourself asking, "Why does this keep happening to me?" But these trials are not there to punish you. They are there to teach you and shape you into the person you are meant to become. Challenges can come in many forms. It might be ongoing financial struggles, difficulties in your relationships, or repeated setbacks in your career. You might feel stuck in a cycle, trying your best but not seeing the results you want. However, every one of these hardships serves a greater purpose. They are meant to teach you valuable lessons like patience, perseverance, and the importance of reliance on Allah. Sometimes we have to face the same issue repeatedly until we learn the lesson Allah wants us to understand. For example, if you're constantly dealing with financial difficulties, it might be Allah's way of teaching you contentment, gratitude, and trust in His provision. Through these struggles, you learn to rely on Him, to pray sincerely, and to appreciate what you have. If you're facing repeated failures in your career or studies, it could be a lesson in resilience, reminding you that success doesn't come easy and that hard work and patience are essential. Each setback may be pushing you to refine your skills, deepen your understanding, or perhaps consider a new direction you hadn't thought of before. As the Quran beautifully states, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:155. Allah reminds us that life is full of tests, but it's how we respond to these tests that truly matters. When we face challenges with patience and trust, we not only grow stronger, but also draw closer to Allah. We learn to see our struggles as opportunities to develop inner strength and discover the depths of our own resilience. It's important to remember, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286. This means that whatever challenge you are facing, you are strong enough to handle it. Allah knows you better than you know yourself and is helping you grow through these trials. So, the next time you find yourself facing persistent difficulties, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what is Allah trying to teach me? How can I grow from this experience? Instead of seeing these challenges as obstacles, start viewing them as stepping stones leading you to something greater. Trust that there is wisdom in every hardship and that Allah is preparing you for something beyond your imagination. Deeper understanding and resilience. Sometimes challenges are a way to deepen your understanding or consider a new direction you hadn't thought of before. As the Quran beautifully states, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:155. Allah reminds us that life is full of tests, but it's how we respond to these tests that truly matters. When we face challenges with patience and trust, we not only grow stronger, but also draw closer to Allah. Struggles become opportunities to develop inner strength and discover the depths of our resilience. It's essential to remember, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286. This verse assures us that whatever challenge we are facing, we have the strength to endure it. Allah knows us better than we know ourselves and uses these trials to help us grow. So, the next time you encounter persistent difficulties, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what is Allah trying to teach me? How can I grow from this experience? Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, see them as stepping stones leading to something greater. Trust that there is wisdom in every hardship and that Allah is preparing you for something beyond your imagination. Guidance through dreams or intuitive feelings. Another subtle yet powerful way Allah may reveal His plans is through dreams or intuitive feelings. Dreams hold a significant place in Islamic teachings. Throughout history, many prophets received divine guidance through dreams. For instance, Prophet Joseph, had a vision as a child that hinted at his future greatness. Just as Allah guided the prophets, He can also use dreams to send messages to us today. You may wake up from a vivid dream that brings clarity to a problem you've been struggling with. Perhaps you've been anxious about an important decision, and a dream offers you a sense of direction. However, it might not always be a dream. Sometimes you might experience a strong, inexplicable feeling pulling you towards or away from something. This intuitive guidance can be subtle but significant. It could be Allah's way of nudging you toward the path He has chosen for you. When these moments of clarity arise, take time to reflect and seek confirmation through prayer. Turn to Allah for guidance and ask for wisdom to understand the signs He is showing you. As the Quran reminds us, "And He found you lost and guided you." Surah Ad-Duha 93:7. By remaining open to these subtle signs, you can align yourself more closely with Allah's plan and find peace in knowing that He is guiding you every step of the way. Guidance through dreams or intuitive feelings. At times, Allah may reveal His plans through dreams or intuitive feelings. These quiet, inner messages are often subtle but profound, guiding you even when the path seems unclear. Intuition, often described as a quiet voice within, can lead you toward the right decision. Dreams hold a special significance in Islamic teachings. Prophets like Joseph, received divine guidance through dreams that foretold events or offered direction. Similarly, you may find clarity through a vivid dream when grappling with a difficult decision or situation. However, these signs can also manifest as strong feelings or intuitions, a pull toward or away from a particular choice. These whispers from Allah reach your heart, often when you're too distracted or overwhelmed to notice His signs in your waking hours. It's as if He is gently steering you back to the right course. When your heart is pure and connected to Allah through sincere prayer, remembrance, and intention, you become more receptive to these subtle forms of guidance. Consistent acts of worship and seeking closeness to Allah can help make these signs clearer, turning them into reminders, warnings, or encouragements to pursue what's best for you, even if it's not immediately apparent. The importance of reflection and prayer. While these feelings and dreams can carry meaning, it is essential to approach them with wisdom and reflection. Rely on dua, supplication, and prayer to seek clarity. Ask Allah for guidance, as He alone knows what is best for you. If a dream or intuition is truly from Him, further signs or confirmation will follow. If uncertainty remains, continue to seek guidance patiently. Allah's plans often unfold over time, and waiting for His perfect timing is an act of trust and submission. Not all dreams or feelings, however, are divine messages. They can also stem from personal thoughts, anxieties, or desires. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, explained that dreams come from three sources: Allah, Shaitan, and one's own subconscious. A dream that leaves you feeling calm, hopeful, or inspired to do good is likely from Allah. If a dream brings fear, anxiety, or urges you toward actions against Islamic teachings, it is best to dismiss it. As the Quran states, "And He shows you His signs, so which of the signs of Allah will you deny?" Surah Ghafir 40:81. By grounding yourself in prayer and reflection, you can discern the origins of these feelings and align yourself with Allah's guidance. Trust that His signs, whether subtle or clear, are always there to help you navigate the challenges and decisions of life. Guidance through the Quran and daily life. One of the most profound ways Allah reveals His plans is through the Quran and the events of everyday life. The Quran is not merely a book of laws and stories. It is a living guide that provides wisdom, solace, and direction tailored to every believer's journey. At times, while reading the Quran, you might encounter a verse that resonates so deeply with your current struggles or questions that it feels as though Allah is speaking directly to you. For instance, if you're facing hardships, the verse, "So verily, with the hardship there is relief," Surah Ash-Shah 94:6, can be a powerful reminder of Allah's promise that ease will follow difficulty. Such moments can uplift your spirit, reminding you that Allah is aware of your struggles and is guiding you through them. Everyday signs and reflections. Beyond the Quran, Allah also communicates through the occurrences in our daily lives. These signs often appear in ways that are easy to overlook: an unexpected opportunity, a moment of clarity during a walk, or a meaningful conversation with someone at just the right time. For example, you might find yourself repeatedly encountering messages about patience or gratitude in different settings, such as a Friday khutbah, a book you're reading, or advice from a friend. These recurring themes are Allah's way of gently nudging you toward the lessons you need to internalize. The Quran reminds us, "Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the alternation of the night and the day, are signs for those of understanding." Surah Al-Imran 3:190. This verse underscores that Allah's signs are embedded in the world around us. Recognizing them requires reflection, mindfulness, and an open heart. Staying receptive to Allah's guidance. To truly benefit from these signs, whether they come through the Quran, dreams, intuition, or daily life, it is crucial to maintain a strong connection with Allah through regular prayers, supplications, and acts of worship. This connection keeps your heart attuned to His guidance and makes you more aware of the subtle ways He directs your path. Always remember, 1. True guidance brings you closer to Allah. It will uplift your spirit, strengthen your faith, and encourage righteous actions. 2. Patience is key. Allah's plans often take time to unfold. Trust in His timing, even when you cannot see the full picture. 3. Reflect and seek clarity. When faced with a sign or recurring thought, turn to Allah in prayer, seeking clarity and confirmation. The Quran beautifully reminds us, "And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Indeed, Allah will accomplish His purpose." Surah At-Talaq 65:3. No matter how unclear or challenging your journey may seem, Allah's wisdom is always at work. Trust the process, remain patient, and keep your heart open to His signs. His plans for you are always unfolding in ways that will ultimately lead to what is best for you in both this world and the hereafter. Recognizing signs from Allah in everyday life. Allah's guidance is present all around us, woven into the fabric of our daily lives. While it may seem like mere coincidence, these moments are often intentional signs from Allah, encouraging us to stay patient, trust His wisdom, and remain steadfast in our faith. Repeated messages across different sources. Sometimes, Allah sends the same message to us through various channels: a friend's advice, a lecture, a social media post, or even a stranger's passing comment. These moments feel too specific to be random, addressing precisely what you've been struggling with. For example, a friend might encourage you to be patient just when you're about to give up. You might come across a verse or hadith online that speaks directly to your heart. A chance encounter with a stranger could provide the clarity you've been seeking. These instances remind us that Allah works in mysterious ways to ensure His guidance reaches us at the right time. Setbacks turned into blessings. What appears to be a setback can often be a blessing in disguise. Consider missing a flight only to learn later that the delay saved you from unforeseen trouble. These moments reveal Allah's protection and care, even when we don't immediately recognize it. The Quran reassures us, "It may be that you dislike a thing which is good for you, and you like a thing which is bad for you. Allah knows, while you do not know." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:216. When things don't go as planned, it's often because Allah is guiding us towards something better, shielding us from harm, or preparing us for a greater opportunity. Guidance through the Quran. The Quran is an eternal source of wisdom and comfort. Often, when you open it during times of confusion, you'll find verses that directly address your situation. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you might come across, "Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286. If you're losing hope, you might read, "And despair not of relief from Allah. Indeed, no one despairs of relief from Allah except the disbelieving people." Surah Yusuf 12:87. The Quran acts as a personal guide, reflecting what you need to hear most at any given moment. Subtle signs in everyday moments. Allah's guidance is not always grand or obvious. Sometimes it's found in the quiet, simple moments of life. A sense of peace during a walk in nature. A kind gesture from a loved one that lifts your spirits. A recurring pattern or thought that nudges you toward a decision. These experiences remind us to slow down, reflect, and pay attention to the subtle ways Allah communicates with us. Trusting in Allah's plan. Even when life feels confusing or challenging, trust that Allah's plans are always in motion. His wisdom far surpasses ours, and He knows what is best for us in ways we cannot comprehend. Indeed, Allah is the best of planners. Surah Ali Imran 3:54. Take a moment to reflect on the signs around you. Be present, remain patient, and trust that Allah's guidance will always lead you to what is ultimately good for you, even if it takes time to understand. This heartfelt and reflective message is a beautiful reminder of the ways Allah's guidance manifests in our lives. It encourages trust, patience, and faith in His divine plan, even when the path seems unclear or challenging. Here's a summary of key takeaways to help you reflect on and implement these lessons in your daily life. 1. Recognizing signs from Allah. Be open and attentive. The more you open your heart, the more you'll notice the subtle signs Allah places in your life. Unexpected guidance. Often, guidance comes in ways you least expect, through people, events, or even challenges. 2. Trusting Allah's wisdom. Beyond our understanding, trust that Allah's wisdom far surpasses what we can comprehend. What seems like a setback may be a redirection towards something far better. The bigger picture. Allah's plan is not just about immediate happiness, but also about long-term peace, fulfillment, and growth. 3. Staying connected through faith. The Quran as guidance. Turn to the Quran for answers and clarity. Its verses often resonate deeply, providing comfort and direction during times of uncertainty. Dua and prayer. Sincere supplication strengthens your connection with Allah and opens your heart to His guidance. 4th, lessons in patience and gratitude. Closed doors. When one path is blocked, it's a sign that Allah is redirecting you towards something greater. Gratitude in hardship. Challenges are opportunities to grow closer to Allah and develop inner resilience. 5. Faith in the divine plan. Perfect timing. Trust that Allah's plans unfold perfectly, even if they aren't immediately clear. Hope and positivity. Believe that everything happening is ultimately for your benefit, even if you can't see it now. This powerful reminder encourages us to embrace life's uncertainties with faith and clarity. The key is to remain steadfast in prayer, trust in Allah's timing, and recognize His guidance in the events and experiences around us.